and it's a game with two teams, control versus chaos, and this pistol round is going to tell us a lot.
Control versus chaos. I like the sound of that. Guard starting off on attack. They've already taken Shower's control, and they've already gotten the opening pick, Ender.
Look at those smokes. We're putting the worm down, the classic Astra smokes, and they're just pushing back sight. This is a crazy pistol, how they sort of like re-enter U-Haul. You can see the spike went all the way through U-Haul as well, and they're gonna plant to default, but after doing a huge loop around on the actual A site itself.
And if Sciac player goes unchecked, it's gonna cause problems. One not able to get the second. I believe he dealt a bit of damage, but he falls, leaving the round in a 2v2. Jonah P, very weak, but the spike has been planted. You see off of that, two members of guard start to play back. Have any lineups? Yeah, Net has. There it is. Thank you, observers. Some lineups. Gorgeous. How do Sentinels handle this? I don't know. That's certainly not going to help situation. Shazam and Tens both fall.
Is lacking in comps, especially on Bind with the nerfs to Astra and teams running Brimstone instead of her, is like the Raze nade plus the Gravwell combination, especially on like the backside of B. And I think by having a Sage in your comp, having that slow orb on top of the nades too, you can have, you know, a lot of, you know, kills or huge damage without actually putting yourself into gunfight. So I'd love to see how they sort of use those utility combinations as we move through the rest of this map.
Well, Ender, speaking of a lack of gunfights, Guard are not going to find any on B. I mean, you take a look on the minimap. Sentinels, because they're on a pistol buy, they roll the die, they stack A, and unfortunately they guess wrong. With that, Guard are able to get on the site, get the spike down, uncontested.
Yeah, and you even have, you know, Net making sure the flanks are going to be on watch. They don't have like a true sentry. They have a Sage, but not having that permanent information on flanks. That's something Guard are going to have to do consistently. Same thing for Sentinels when they end up going on the attacking side of their map. All the same. Poor Sentinels, just all stuck. It's like fish in a barrel, you know? They've got nowhere to go, nothing to do.
Exactly. The slow orb and then the flash to deter even more. Imagine if you're Sentinels. Get in there late, get in there fast. Maybe do something, but yeah, there's nothing doing.
Yeah, honestly, I think that Guard showed us in their series versus C9, and when they play Bind in the past, is they like to do like sort of a full court press on attack, sort of play a little bit more slowly, wait for the dog from Sky or the Roomba up through Hookah before they actually commit on to a site. Although this round, it does seem like a little bit more of a commitment over towards the B site. Importantly though, Spike is down long, so they always have the option to jump in that TP if they want.
The thing is, if they go that route, you see Tens, who's holding down Showers. He has an op, has no armor, but we'll keep an eye on him, as it looks like they may pull off. They have Hookah control. They have Octagon control. There are three members of Sentinels here, though.
Ooh, no slow orb to go there with the paint shells coming out, but look at the spam. Veiling gets two there with the Spectre through the smoke. Huge stuff, but still hard to get onto the site.
No way. The orbital strike comes through so early. Sick. The floor's lava. Manages to avoid it. Swings out, lands the shots, gets the kill. Puts around in a 2v2.
And Tens is glass opping, right?
Yeah.
There's no rifle for him to get backside either. All the kills are on the site, so he has to find a pick. Guard don't know that he has this op though, but I don't think they're gonna swing into it. Net gets the kill, and now it's an op solo that has to walk out. There's nothing doing. Tens makes it happen though somehow, and it's a 1v1.
He tagged him on the second. Valen has nothing but a Spectre, no armor left. He's trying to go up top, get the high ground. He spots him. The classic cleans it up. Tens gets the shot, and Sentinels get on the board. Boy, yes, that was a bonus. Guard kept that close.
Wow. Ridiculous play out of Tens right there in the 1v2.
So he can take a little bit more. We saw the Brimmy Stimmy towards Fountain previous round. This time it's going towards A. Operator's here. This is an awkward angle, Ender.
Oh yeah, Shoulder is peeking around the corner. He's gonna get taken down. Look at this fast flank though. Dapper and Sick on the flank.
They're gonna have to move faster. They're gonna get pinched. Zoms gives up a bit of space, but there it is, the flank that you mentioned. Net wise to it, but not able to land the shots. My goodness, Sentinels, they have him trapped. They got the spike down. They still have Showers control. So there's a shot at this thing. Trent with one. Oh, and now the smoke comes down. Trent with the flash swings out. Six in a good spot to cause problems.
One enemy remaining.
Saya players left alone. Sick clean sinks up at the end. Sentinels are going to tie us up at 2 apiece. Ender, This is a good one to start things off.
Yeah, I mean, it all comes down to the flank, right? Who's alive at the end? I think this is actually really good from Guard, showing a bit of a different attacking style than they showed versus C9 last week, because one of my concerns for them was going to be, well, if we play this very slow attack, Sentinels with some calculated aggression or advancement on the defensive side could really try to punish them, because Guard tended on attack to play a little bit more solo, but on this thrifty buy, they're going to be grouped up in hookah and ready to go. We'll see if they can get anything done with the util. They get a kill already.
See the flash, the slow orb, and I was wondering if they were going to use the showstopper. They do it. Both of them get traded through. A Sick flies through. He gets one. Saya player trades it back. The 4v3 numbers in favor of the Guard. They have a lighter buy coming into this round, but Trent has upgraded the weapon, and he's putting it to use.
That is so sick. They throw up the wall. They find where Dapper is. They get that kill now. It is Zoms and Tens on the flank again, and Zoms gets the job done.
Oh, Saya player had a chance. Tens was in hot water. Luckily, his life is saved. A 3v2 in favor of the Guard. Tens is going to have to make a play happen again. He's done it once before. He's going to be on the sideline this time as Trent gets 4. The Guard had the last time we saw them on a pistol, it was a stack A. No one was on B. This time, a different approach.
3 down long, and what we do see from the Guard a lot is sort of Saya player playing sort of solo hookah, net watching that A short push. No one watching showers this time around. Tens is posted up on this angle, and that's going to be something that Guard are going to be mindful of, not just with the Sheriff, but like when there's an operator in Tens' hand. But I think one thing Guard do very well is they almost never end up dry peeking angles. So almost always going to be using utility. Here, though, against the Sheriff, as I say it, cursed.
Right. Why would you do that?
Falls.
Yeah. You spoke that one into existence.
You hate to see it.
I mean, surely they don't do that again. They know that a Sheriff's here. They know it's Tens who's here. You see the brim smokes come through. A side player is taken short. The wall goes up. This plant should go down. What can they find? My goodness. Sentinels. They're not finding anything here.
Yeah, hard to do much, although Sick does manage to find a head there with the Sheriff. But now reworking through U-Haul with the Sheriffs is not an easy task by any means. And those players they killed too far away to get a rifle. Saya player is relatively low, but again, Guard in very good positions to trade off of one another, make sure the flanks are going to be under wraps. There you have it. Send a dog down here through showers and sort of work off of that. You see the dog come on through. They know there's a Sova playing over towards showers. They can quickly burst out. Again, this Gambit wall with the Viper up short does mean you can sort of cut off that U-Haul player sort of peeking you. You can use a couple of Brimstone smokes to cut off the back of sight. And with Sky Flashes out of those smokes makes it really hard to actually hold this sight from on there. You can see all they want to do is get Trent up into showers and then reassess. It's going to be awkward clearing back into B because, again, there could be an op on any of these angles. That op is down long for the time being, but if Trent is able to get any value, if Dapper ends up pushing a little bit too far forward, all of a sudden, Guard going to be instantly executing towards that A site.
There's a little info. And the dart being shot out at your right ender. They've cut noise. They haven't shown anything. And Sentinels right now asking to find any sort of information that they can find. See the shock darts, the smoke's coming through, and that should be the cue that the hit's coming through.
Oh no, he's stuck!
And yeah, Zoms can't find a way out. The Guards start to funnel out onto the site. Dapper was able to take one with him. Shazam, back sight. Looking for room to work around the brim smokes. Sick has shown up. Tens is going to be a bit late, but he's got that up.
He does, but what angles is he going to be able to fight? Trent isn't peeking aggressively here. You can see some utility used to clear out bench. And you got to get through U-Haul with the operator. I mean, good luck, because Trent is still applying pressure from showers.
Big kill out from Trent. A second.
Man.
That guy's pretty good.
Not this time, Tens. Not this